And welcome back. This week we are continuing along on the project that we worked on last week, which is the window project. We removed the windows, cleaned them up, and put them back together. As you're seeing here, we are getting them back to a spot where hopefully once they're reinstalled here, they're going to be sealed and clean and just exactly the shape that I want them in. So this week we are going to do just that. We're going to put them all back together, and hopefully this all comes together and looks super good, and the windows are fully installed. Well, it's a little bit moist this morning. Last night when I was driving away, it started raining more than it's rained here in a while, I would say, at least since I've been here. And it's kind of like really... I ended up putting this tarp on last night, which is definitely good. It's pretty wet. There's water pooling up on here. It might rain again today, so I'm gonna not take it off immediately. How much water ended up getting in here? I'm already seeing some dripping, which is not super good. There is definitely some wetness down here, and there's a couple water drops here. I don't think it got too bad. A lot of it's really dry. That one doesn't look like it dripped at all, which is unexpected, but awesome. I suppose you could blame this on me not being super on top of checking the weather, but I did check the weather, and it was not supposed to rain for at least a couple more days. And it kind of just seems like one of those things where if you pull out the windows, it's gonna rain in the middle of the drought in Southern California. It's just how it goes. It is what it is. That being said, what I think I'm going to end up doing is wait for the clouds to clear out, let this dry out a little bit, and seal up these windows, reinstall them, and then we're going to wait on these three until there's like a completely dry, sunny several days I can work on them. Okay, as I was setting up this shot, my tripod just broke, so I'm gonna just hold the camera. It feels like with the rain and the tripod, everything's going against me right now. But I'm gonna check the weather for today. At the moment, it's looking a little bit questionable, and I'm going to try to see when I can pull this all out and open it up and then get to sealing this up confidently. It's about 9 a.m. now. It looks like the highest chance of rain is like right now for at least the rest of today, and then tonight it's gonna rain quite a bit. I think my best chance is to let this stay sealed up for the next hour or so, hang out, order a new tripod, etc. And at about 10 a.m. I will open this up and try to do my best to get everything sealed up before the end of today. Alright, okay, we are going to try to get going here. It is still misting a little bit outside. There's not much I can do about it. I need to get this done. I think it's going to continue to clear up through the rest of the day, and then tonight get worse. So I'm going to try to get these in and sealed and then cover it with the tarp for the night. I think that's the best plan, but I need to get going. I also got a new tripod GorillaPod thing ordered. This one has a bum leg, so the quality of the angles and stuff might suffer a little bit for the rest of this video. Alright, it's looking pretty good. It's not too wet in here. It's quite a bit better than it was when I first opened it, so that is a good sign. So essentially what we're doing here is I'm going to put some sealant around the whole edge and then just push it on and then grab the interior frame and squeeze it together. I don't want to squeeze it too hard, but enough to hold it, and then I'll tighten it up more once everything's all set and dry. Okay, this is way harder to do without a tripod. Maybe not the best angle, but I have sealant on my hands. Looking pretty good though. All right, here's another one completely done. I think it's looking pretty good. All right, all 3 windows are fully in as I speak. It is starting to rain. I am gonna head out for the night, seal everything up, and we're gonna hope that tomorrow when I come here, there is no water on the inside of the boat. Well, the weather definitely did not lie. It is freaking wet here. Oh man, I have a puddle. It definitely rained quite a bit. Look at this puddle. Okay, but here is the real question is how are the windows looking? It wasn't completely exposed, but it was pretty exposed with all the rain last night. So far, I'm seeing nothing, which is amazing. That is a good sign. Upon even further inspection, it is still looking good. I think that this was a good test. It was covered by the tarp, but the water that all falls on this side of the boat essentially goes right over the windows. So I think it was honestly pressure tested, even though it wasn't fully cured, which concerns me a little bit. I feel like we can consider these 3 windows now fully installed. There's a couple small things like the inner rubber piece and the darkened film to put on, but I'm going to call the video here now. This might come as a little bit of a surprise, but it's probably been 20 plus hours to get to this point. I think the video side has suffered a little bit, largely because my hands have been covered with sealant for the majority of those 20 hours, I would say, and the tripod broke, and it's just been a little bit overwhelming, to be honest, working on these with the rain and everything as well. I apologize for any shortcomings, let's say, in the storytelling of this video. My main goal is to get these windows sealed up before the rain, and we got there. I'm super happy with where things are at, honestly, and I'm looking forward to getting these finished up and then eventually working on the other side and continuing to just move forward working on this boat. It's been a super fun process for me so far, and I'm really enjoying continuing to make these videos, and I look forward to being able to continue to share them and share this whole journey, and I really appreciate it if you're still watching. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.